Okay, now we will look. We'll skip for some time this offense against public tranquility. We'll directly jump to the human body and then we'll come back and do the remaining. Okay, so now we are gonna see specific offenses against human body. That is topic number 4. Okay, so what is it saying? The number one which we are starting here is culpable homicide. So what is culpable homicide? It's explained in IPC section 299. Okay, this is where what is culpable homicide. A culpable homicide is defined as causing death by doing an act with the intention of causing death, or with the intention of causing such bodily injury as is likely to cause death, or with the knowledge that the act is likely to cause death. A culpable homicide, something like you know that this act which I am going to do is going to kill a person, that is called culpable homicide. Section 302, a very common section in the criminal codes, okay, session codes. Murder is the act of intentionally causing the death of another person. The punishment for murder is death or imprisonment for life and also a fine. The second section which we are seeing now is 302, which is murder. So in murder also, what we are saying that it's intentionally, act of intention. So here, if someone has the intention to harm, so intention, act, so, and the person, if he is causing death, then that is murder. Yeah, that's easy to remember. And here in culpable homicide is having the knowledge and the intention, okay, to harm is defined as culpable homicide. So it's really close. Then we'll see dowry death. Dowry death is largely committed on women all across India. So what is dowry death? Refers to the death of a woman caused by burns or bodily injury and within 7 years of her marriage, and it is linked to cruelty or harassment related to dowry demands. Okay, so here also in the section 304b, okay, section 304b, this is dowry death. Now they have given a time bound also, like within 7 years. Okay, first it is done against women, then it is like time bound is 7 years, and then uh, it's a bodily injury. Okay, it's done on the body. It can be burns or it can be like any cruel activity, harassment. Okay, these things are covered here. That is 304 of IPC. Now abetment of suicide and attempt to commit suicide, these two sections are there. So if someone is trying to commit suicide and if he doesn't die now, he is committing a crime, so he will still be punished. Okay, abetment of suicide is when a person abets, entices or compels someone to commit suicide. So even in regular conversation with friends during some tough times, you should never uh, say things like this. Okay, so it is an like it's an offense under 306, abetment of suicide. and then 309, it is attempt suicide. So these offenses, okay, these offenses are done against the human body, so it's comes under serious crimes, it's not a minor crime. All right. Then comes hurt, grievous hurt. Hurt is causing bodily pain, disease, or infirmity to another. Okay, that is what hurt is coming. So in the section 319, 319, hurt is explained. Grievous hurt is a more severe form of hurt which endangers life, causing severe bodily pain, or disfigures or disables the use of any limb or joint. So grievous hurt, like while some fight, some serious hurt is being taken place, a person is hurting you, and if he maybe breaks your limbs, breaks your hand, that is grievous hurt. These both are dealt under section 19 and section 320. Okay. Then the sixth point is wrongful restraint, wrongful confinement. Wrongful restraint is voluntarily obstructing any person so as to prevent that person from proceeding in any direction in which that person has a right to proceed. Like forcefully, like in many times, like in the night times and all, if a girl is traveling back home, she's walking, and some group of boys are going and trying to stop her from where she wants to go, that comes under wrongful restraint. They cannot stop her. Then wrongful confinement is confining any person in such manner as to prevent that person from proceeding beyond certain circumscribing limits. So wrong confining, like we are again stopping or preventing that person to go certain place, that will come under wrongful confinement. These two acts, where these two sections comes under section 39 and 40. So you can just imagine, if someone is trying to stop you, you can just put a case like 339, 339, it will be wrongful restraint. Okay. Then comes kidnapping and abduction. Kidnapping is taking or enticing any minor or any person of unsound mind of the keeping of the lawful guardian of such minor or person. Okay. So that is the difference. Abduction is compelling or inducing any person to go from any place. Kidnapping meaning you're just without the knowledge of that person, you are just taking them somewhere away. Abduction is meaning you are telling to go, like you should not stay in this place, you get away from this again and again. Yes, they're telling to do that, or then you are causing some harm. Those two things are dealt in section 359 and 362. So in 360 and 61 there might be some other more detailed other situations will be covered there. Okay, this is kidnapping and abduction. Now comes rape. So 375 section deals and talks about rape. 375. Rape is a sexual offense where a man has sexual intercourse with a woman against her will or without her consent. The Criminal Law Amendment Act 2013 broadened the definition of rape to include act in additional to vaginal penetration. So after 2013, even more described and even more broadened section is told in 375. So 375, here are two words. If any question comes on this offense, bodily offense, if you have to describe it, so 375 you can describe. One is against her will, and you see her will meaning it's only done against women. So any rape against men is still a question. Okay, against her will. And the second part is without her consent. Her consent. So these are the two words, keywords you should utilize when you write this. Okay, unnatural offense. This is another offense against women. Okay, what it says in 377, unnatural offense. That is, unnatural offense refers to carnal intercourse against the order of nature with any man, woman, or animal, which includes acts like anal sex, oral sex, or non procreative sexual acts. So, any non procreative acts can come under unnatural offense. Okay, so here man is also included. Okay, right. So can describe here man, animal, woman, all three. So in these 9 different types of offenses that we have looked today, that are committed against the human body.